You've got the car, you've got the yacht, you've even got the plane. Do you have the bed? Providing a decent nap is big business, with the world shelling out over $50 billion a year on beds and mattresses. But if you have the cash and want to squeeze an extra wink out of your 40, then a luxury handmade bed by Swedish master bed maker Heston's is what you want. Provided you can afford the €50,000 price tag, that is. It's a bed that costs more than some houses. How do they do it? Back in the 19th century, if you were lucky enough to own one, most mattresses were stuffed with hay. But as you can guess, they weren't that comfortable. But in 1848, saddle maker to the rich and noble, Per Adolf Jansen, realized that the horsehair that filled his saddles and made his customers' bottoms so legendarily comfortable could be used in beds. And so the Heston's Bed Company was born. Today, in the small and sleepy town of Köping, Sweden, in what's known as the Dream Factory, Heston's is still making its renowned handcrafted three-layered beds. We'll leave it to Head of Product Research Perla Munoz to demonstrate just how dreamy these beds are.
You don't notice the bed, and it's like scuba diving or floating. It's really a weightless feel.
Oh, she's making me feel sleepy.
At this point, while I'm talking, I'm actually falling asleep.
What? Where were we? What's going on?
A Heston Continental bed has 3 levels of comfort: a base, a middle mattress, and a top mattress. The magic ingredient in the top 2 levels, and sometimes all 3, is horsehair. Ah, Perla's up.
As you can see, it's all fluffy and springy and beautiful. So when we put this inside our beds, it works like Mother Nature's natural springs.
They get through 98,000 kilograms of the stuff here annually. Don't worry, though, it's just trimmed from their tails, and the horses aren't harmed. It arrives in tightly twisted coils, which makes the usually dead straight horsehair curly. When it's uncoiled, the individual hairs are left with a bouncy, twisty shape, giving them extra volume. And the horsehair isn't just comfy, it keeps the bed dry, too. Each strand is a hollow tube. Microscopic capillary action within it channels away moisture and lets fresh air in, helping to keep the bed dry and the sleeper cool.
Those tiny little fellows, they help us actually to keep a very healthy sleep environment. Fresh, airy, and springy.
But you wouldn't want to sleep on this itchy pile of clippings. So the hair is weighed up and delivered to the nimble-fingered top mattress team, who hand tease it into an even thickness over a layer of wool. On top of the horsehair, they roll out further layers of cotton and wool, like a hairy lasagna. The wool, like the horsehair, insulates and traps moisture, while the cotton helps any excess heat escape. The stacked layers in this top mattress make a luxurious stuffing, but they'll need something to hold them together. The company's blue check cotton fabric was first introduced in 1978 to stand apart from the drab browns and oranges of the 70s. It's still used to cover 80% of all their beds. Once cut to size and wrapped around the top mattress filling, a giant sewing machine takes a day to stitch the whole lot together. But the top mattress is just one layer of comfort in these beds for the preposterously rich. Below it, the middle mattress is filled with a pocket spring system containing literally thousands of springs. Ooh, bouncy.
We place every single spring in individual pockets, and they work separately to give a perfect comfort, which means that it gives you the right support at the same time that follows your body's contour.
It takes a few more layers of, you've got it, horsehair, wool and cotton to round off mattress number 2, the middle mattress. But trying to manhandle this 250-kilo mattress into its cover would be like trying to stuff a corpse into a sack. Messy. The answer is a machine called a feeder. It's a bit like a sausage maker, only for beds. Nice. Next, the filling needs to be firmly attached to the cover. And side stitchers like Anita Martic aren't to be trifled with.
You don't want to mess with me because I got big needle.
Anita's needle is an eye-watering 30 centimeters, and it takes surgical precision to get the stitches just right. A top-of-the-range bed takes 4 certified craftsmen 320 hours to complete.
When a person sleeps well, then this person is a happy person. So we are all part of someone's happiness.
But the bed isn't complete without its base. Master bed base maker Jens Dackebo has been knocking them together for nearly 20 years.
It's all natural, it comes from the nature. No plastic. It's always cool underneath you when you sleep. I sleep like a god in my Heston's bed.
Log, Jens, log. More springs are fastened to a Swedish pine frame. For the base, more layers of horsehair, wool and cotton are added. Well, of course. Before Jens gives the divan his final seal of approval.
I'm going to sign the bed with my name. Guarantees 25 years on both the spring sets and the frame.
But not all beds make it out the door that easily. For a select few, it's time for extreme quality control.
So now we are going to go inside our top secret laboratory. That's where we test all the beds. This machine over here is a wooden roll, and it's simulating the turning and tossing in a bed. It could go over and over again endlessly.
After 100,000 cycles of roll testing, a machine shaped like the perfect Swedish backside goes to work another 30,000 times. It's the thorough testing and 18 different layers of comfort that give these remarkable beds a €50,000 price tag. 16,000 of these sleeping beauties are shipped out to snooze-loving customers around the world every year. In beds like these, Princess Perla would need significantly more than a pea to get in the way of her 40 winks.
If you have a nice sleep, you have a happy life.